D4. No, replaced by E4. The new openings are ready to go. All right. Go on H5, nice and easy. Target that. Knight here. We'll make sure to go bishop there and take it. That's a bit of a surprising move. Okay, so I do think we want to take this because knight f5 is going to be powerful. But let's have a think here. Okay, this one we'll obviously start with because the queen has to move again. This one just threatens that. It will be met with knight d5 though. I think he's in trouble. Knight b5, knight d5 is barely hanging on. I think we actually want to take it. Didn't want to see knight b5, knight d5, but I still think I haven't done it perfectly. Very good position though, obviously. Yeah. Rook here, he's got that, but we still have some other moves. Okay. Takes is just nothing special. Bishop here, knight takes. He can barely develop this piece. We're also threatening to take in queen e6, so I think that's what we'll do. There's rook there. What? No way that works. Bishop f3, rook e7. Rook e7? No, knight takes d6. Superior. Because he can't take it anyway. I mean, pretty much the exact same thing, but... Okay. It's completely over. I always do well, I feel like, when they put the knight on g6 in this opening. h4, h5, bishop d3 throws people off. I've had great success with this line. It's probably my favorite line of any opening. First of all, any opening, but any variation in any opening we've come up with. Nasty. Okay. Pretty low rated opponent here. French. Okay, c6. Interesting. So I'll play e5, and after c5, we just transpose. But we transpose with me having an extra move, right? Because I haven't done anything weird. Black's done something weird. I just have a full extra move here. It's like e4, e6, d4, d5, e5, c5, c3, knight c6, knight f3, but then it's my turn. Again, it's like I'm going knight f3, and then I also get to move. So what's the most useful move we can do? A3. Useful in every position. Gotta be. Seven. Here. All of that just for a3. I know. Let's tickle the move h5. We want to see h5 from him so that we can just go bishop g5 and chill there. This is also good. a5 is also pretty bad. We just go b5. The knight can't go there, so it's, again, a pretty bad position for my opponent here, who is almost going to have no moves soon. Let's go here. Okay, bishop d7, we can play a4. Kind of expecting knight f5. Alright, h6. Let's go for the coffin. I think just this wins. Has to take here. We can take there. Not to mention rook c1 we can threaten. I think we should first. So the next move is knight to d2. He has to defend rook c1. For example, if I take here, maybe he can move the rook and like bring the queen back this way. But I think by playing this move first, he has to respond to this. So he has to go there. And then we want him to move the queen that way. It's really, really poorly placed on b7. Like, it takes so long to activate, and now we take this. Just take. Definitely be seeing this. Double on the c-file just to tie him down to defense there, and also stopping queen e7, because that's one way he could try to get some counterplay. Just rook c3, rook c1 now. He also can't go there. Okay, and he basically has no moves here. This is a game-winning threat. I say game-winning, maybe it's a little bit harsh, because he can technically go there. But after this, I feel like he'll almost have nothing to do. Plus, queen takes e6 is the real threat. Like, a pawn disappears. Well, this was a very bad opening for black, so hey, our c3 knight f3 thing worked. Black played c6, and then now, like I said, we're just playing the French with an extra move. hover. Yeah, I think the hover is the way now. Better to pre-move at low elo, but hover at higher elo. H5, bishop d3. I mean, how can this not be your favorite variation that we play as well? It just works so well. Okay. I feel like our knight wants to go here. He goes queen there, but I don't know. All he did was help our knight get here. So this is going to be really bad for him. We're going to go queen c2 next, and he's going to be in serious trouble. He has to play like knight there, and it looks like I have knight d5 winning the game, but not quite, just because queen a5 check is there. So I know it looks tempting, but it doesn't quite win. However, he's faced with 2 knight moves that look crushing, and bishop takes here if e6, so I don't know what to recommend. Looks dead. It's just such an easy game. My pieces always go to the same squares. People always make the same mistakes. Okay, the game ends. Goes e6. Just go ahead and take this. Takes, takes, takes. King d8. I mean, we can pause and think about that for like a little bit, but shouldn't spend too much time on it. Bishop check, king here. Rook there, king there. I mean, it really should be mate. Some kind of... Check, knight d5, rook c1. It looks like it should be mate. I'm a little bit apprehensive to play knight d5, but this looks correct. I think this one's more accurate. Just gets a little bit weird after queen check, rook check, bishop c5, because my queen's under attack. It gets a little bit strange, but I think this is nice and simple. And now goes there. I feel like we can go there and just clean up the material. Okay, here. Cover that square. Now everything's covered. We just need queen b8 mate. It's kind of a funny mate. Wow, I'm so interested in this checkmate though. I really want it to happen. Can you tell? It's just such a satisfying mate. Keep taking the squares away. This looks so nice. Something about the king being stacked up like that. I prefer it to that. This, full satisfaction. GG. Guys, this line is an absolute killer. This e5, c3, when they put the knight on g6, I swear we've won every single game. Like, so easy. You just play queen c2, bishop d3, hit the knight. The guy can't play... Like, he can't defend this square. Nothing can defend it. And the bishop can't develop. It's extremely uncomfortable. It looks like he's just getting pieces out. But this knight on g6 is a huge problem. I'm just castle. I've got every piece on a normal square. I don't know. These games are really easy, I find. Alright, d4, e5. Be undefeated. Never lost with it in my life. The queen back here is normal. He may also just put it all the way back, but I think we'll play d5 regardless. He goes there. That doesn't look very good. Okay. He wants that queen trade so bad. We're gonna have to go here. And just refuse it flat out. We can try knight b4 here. It could be a problem. Yeah. He kind of has, like, just enough moves. You still can't take the b4 knight. Not really sure what's going on. It's a complete mess. Okay, got a nice quick win there. Against the 2400 too. Just a very greedy approach by him. Queen d2, queen e3. It's not going to be that easy to just like go trade queens, etc., etc. Yeah, he really tried too hard to trade queens. He got his queen kind of like in front of his pawns. It was a bit of a weird position for him. All right, e5. Knight c6. Hambleton defense. Not many people have played this move. Finally, somebody does. All right, let's cover knight d5. Okay, he just goes back. Look, I'll take here. No way he's thinking about this. Out of his mind. D5 we're happy to take. I need to play D6 to activate this bishop. Okay, definitely a little bit sketchy here, but knight D5 we can take and defend. Knight B5 might be playable. Okay, plays it slow. I'll take and go here. I know I'm handing over the bishops, but I'm comfortable. Happy with my decision. He still can't play G3, so that move is a bit peculiar to me. Might take it. And if he goes Queen C1, I think we'll just take. I have a good endgame. Play B6. We're definitely not going to touch that. We want to see moves like D5, for example. We have F5 now. Like I said, we're happy to see moves like this. And I think the game's over now. He's just going to resign. Yeah. I mean, it's dead. Still, resign was on the earlier side, I would say. GG. Okay, so we're going with these two. Again, somebody doesn't take. I guess we got to keep going for this. Not that interested in these positions. I'll have to take this at some point, obviously. Move like that, here. I do have to take it. Not super upset with that either. Just play D3 instead of D4. Let's go like this. So, very double-edged game now. I like the look of B4. Such a bold decision. Just takes it. Says, I don't care. Wow. This is like, huh? This is a crazy way to play chess. I don't even know what's going on. You just trapped your queen now. You can't really just take every single one of my pawns and be like, expect that everything's okay. Just take, no calculation. Okay, so we want to go knight c5. So what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Queen b1. There is bishop here, but we can go knight d4 and then knight a5. Ooh, that's in a pin. That's probably not the move. I like queen e1 because it forces all that, plus we have this idea. Rook here, we have mate in a couple moves. GG. Yeah, just kind of took everything in front of us there. But not truly anything we had really studied. I'm prepared for everybody taking here. I need more people to do that. Someone tell the strong players it's alright to take these pawns. All the lower rated players do it. No problem. Okay. It's always nice to play the undefeated, an opening I've never lost in before. This is just lost. Just tickle first. Play the proper move. The nice thing is we're threatening rook h1 as well. Yeah, we're threatening like... Because rook f2 I could see being played, but it also blunders this. Yeah, so here we have to remember that rook h1, there will be king f2. So I was about to say, I should play bishop c5 here. And then do some sort of queen g3, queen h2. Anyway, very easy game. I've actually had this exact thing happen to me on a number of occasions. Take, f4, h6. They take, and it's just always a quick loss here. Okay. Going for the Hambleton defense. DLM's favorite. Castles. Let's get the bishop out. Bring the knight to e7. Bishop takes c7. This is with check. After knight d5, we can bring the bishop back, but I still think we shouldn't bother allowing it. Okay, this is available. Again, feels like we should probably stop that. So you can take and go e5, but at that point, we're up a pawn. Has to be okay. Let's go here. We want him to play that, so we can go queen g5. Okay, wow. That's honestly quite the move. Didn't even consider that. Let's take. That was a bit crafty. But we can do this, we can long castle, we can go bishop f6. Should be doing okay. Okay, bishop c4 I'm gonna take, and then play rook d7. Somehow, I think I'm not getting forked here, and I put my king on c7 at the end, and play bishop e6. That's what I'm hoping for. One d5 is quite good. And we made it. Just knight c5, but we have rook a7. And we'll take a2. Otherwise, we should be much faster here with our pawns. Kind of clever. I always like doing that, by the way. This is just a random bullet thing, but like, if your opponent's expecting this and there's no particular reason for you to rush, you can often, like, I don't know, just make like a whatever move. And you might catch them pre-moving it. I would do that if I was white. I'd be pre-moving rook takes d1. It was a good game. He found a clever move e5. I mean, we were still up a pawn the whole game, so all good, but e5 was kind of clever. Yeah, I think we just held a slight advantage pretty much the whole game. Okay, knight here. This is my recommended theory. Bishop c5, queen g4, bishop f8. Recommended theory. Maybe we can even throw in knight d4 soon. Now let's make sure to prevent knight g5. Oh, it's going like that still. We should be alright. We hunt this guy down. Take the bishop. Honestly, maybe knight b4 and bishop e6 was the way to go. I have to do this. I mean, we don't have to, but looks like the easiest way to get the pieces out. I'll probably have to play a6. It's just a useful move whenever you have this pawn structure, a takes b3. The move a6 is just almost always good. Like for example, now he's hitting the pawn, but he's also intending this. I think I have to let it go. Let this go. It's kind of annoying, but didn't really see another way to do it. Let's go here and bring the rook over. These double pawns won't be great here. I'm gonna just play rook e8. By rook d8, maybe queen g5 after. Back. Right there, queen g5, bishop c6. Probably queen e3. Then I think bishop c6. Here, knight there, pawn takes. It does not work for him. It's close though. It's very close. Because rook takes, it wins on the spot. But I can take with the pawn. And I think we're slowly making achievements here. But this is a very double-edged move. I don't really like that. Let's actually go here and take this. Good spot by him. But we still have e1. Still think it would be, I was gonna say, I think it would be a mistake to take, but yeah. Should be quite good for me. I guess we don't have any time. Okay, knight c3. Remove this. Actually, we don't have to. Yeah, we can. I know it's. Actually, again, we can just leave it protected. Go take this pawn. Oof. GG. Close call. We obviously didn't prepare anything against the Vienna, but yeah, bishop back to f8. Big time move here. Big play. All right, we got the same guy, but we got him naturally. Let's see if we can hit him with one of our openings. He hit us with the Vienna, one of his. Now it's time for mine. The Pegasus Plunge. May I introduce you? May I introduce you to the Pegasus Plunge? Yeah, you didn't expect that, did you, bud? Okay. Getting sketchy, getting sketchy. He goes back. This is loose here. Okay, I suppose knight takes is playable, but not without its risk. There is some queen c2, for example. Bishop d3 is just knight c5 comes with a bit of tempo. I don't love that. Let's hit him with this. Knight c5, I think I'll go b4. Then knight e6, we'll go bishop d3. Just trying to gain time. Like everything with tempo, The knight is so strong. How does he get rid of this knight? The noble steed. Okay, he goes here. Makes sense. Obviously, he's gonna play d6. Let's get castled. Have to get castled. He needs to play this regardless. If I take, bishop takes, they don't love that. So I think it's now time for us to take this. Or maybe rook d1, annoying move. Trying to be an annoying Andy. Now we can take and take, and he has to take with the pawn. Small achievement. I know it's not. I know it's not a lot. Still pretty nice though. I'd like to keep my bishop on this diagonal to deal with that knight move, but I'm gonna turn this down. Okay, we're actually threatening this. If he takes, I feel like he might take. Okay, he goes there. Pretty good move. Takes is bad for a couple reasons. Maybe g3. I might go here. We'll take and go queen e4, I think. Should be able to just take. maybe not, actually. It's a little bit sketchy there. As if this doesn't. As if this doesn't. But yeah, I just played g3, like, had to get a move out. Because I actually realized he had some answers there. Let's go like this. Ugh. Gotta move again. Gotta be f6, yeah. It might go queen c5. Stop the counterplay. GG's. Ended up playing the same guy twice. Got him in the pool twice. He had the Vienna ready for us. We had the Pegasus plunge ready for him. Worked beautifully. I think we got a good opening. Like, I mean, this is a beautiful thing right here. Yeah, that's actually what I was thinking of, Noir. The reason why I didn't do it. I mean, who knows? Maybe I miscalculated. But yeah, initially I was like, oh, this looks good. But then I convinced myself that this somehow was a little sketchy because of knight h3. And I guess I could have played king f1. That's the move I didn't. I don't know. It didn't occur to me because it's normal to always go into the corner here. And then I was like looking at queen e4 and I was like, oh no, there's no way I can let this happen. So that's why I didn't do it. But probably it was the right move. It's not like it would have been a huge tactic. Like, it would have just simplified. Even if it's done, like, you know, even something like this, it's like, not a big deal. Just wins a pawn. But, yeah, I got spooked by knight h3, queen e4, so that's why I didn't go for it. Probably should have, though. Yeah, we'll take 2,500, Ralph. I'll take it for now. GG's.